Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, a good Saturday morning we're having here. Jersey. Hope everyone's good. Hope everybody got some rest. Right, which we know is very important, right? So I know it's tough for the people who work overnight to get the proper rest, but it's so important. Welcome back to the channel. For those who want to subscribe, please subscribe. Tell your friends. Hit the like button. Um, Share it. We got something great going on here, and we want to spread it. We want to spread it to everyone, not just my generation, the middle generation, younger generation. Share it with everyone, because we know that this is so important, right? With life, right? We see how men and women my age are just giving up because they think that's the way to do. They think it's okay. They think they're supposed to give up, and they think that no, I'm not supposed to work out. No, this is where life goes. No, we got to change the narrative on that, right? We have to change that. And I believe, it's my job to help change it. It's something I've been loving all my life, something I've been doing from playing ball, from just doing, just always working out. Right? Ever since I remember 11 years old. And just trying to work out. I had older brothers in the house, and they had weight set, the old-fashioned vinyl weight set. And I took to it. I always took to football, right? So I took to football. My brother said when we was 4 years old. I was 4 years old. My dad brought home some stuff from the Salvation Army, some toys, and they had a football in there. And I gravitated towards the football for anything else. I didn't want to do anything else. I didn't want to I didn't want to do the shoot 'em ups with the cap guns and that stuff. I didn't want to do none of that. I didn't want to play with the race cars. I didn't want to do none of that. I just wanted to play with the football. So that's been me pretty much my whole life. Just being into working out, playing sports. Something that made me feel good. I always said it motivates us, right? It helps our self-esteem, especially when you hear the cheers of the crowd and you know how to handle the cheers of the crowd. That's the key. You gotta be able to know how to handle the cheers of the crowd. You just can't sit there and take that and run with it, and you don't have your ego under control. I always say the worst thing in the world is the male ego. If you can't control your ego, it's gonna be a problem, and we have to be able to control it. Can't let people tell you that you're greater than what you really are. And even if you are great, still be humble, right? Still be humble. Shout out to all people that subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. I very truly appreciate you guys. We got to keep on spreading the word, right? Spreading the word about good health. That's the key, right? Good health. We want to be around for a while. We don't want no one else taking care of us. I don't want nobody taking care of me. I have kids that love me, and I love them, and I want to be around for them. So everything I can do to make sure I'm here, healthy, to where they ain't got to take care of me. Or somebody will go over and change dad. Somebody will go over and look out there. No, I don't want that. I want to be able to take care of myself to where I don't need no one to change the diaper and none of that kind of stuff. And that's what's going to happen if we don't get off the couch. Keep it real with you, right? It's just so important that we take care of ourselves. Again, giving us knowledge about, especially if, like I always said, you're diabetic. We know that we gotta go to the doctors, right? We gotta get physicals, right? We gotta make sure that we check our A1C, which is so important, guys. We gotta make sure we check go this year, every year, get your eyes checked, right? Go to the podiatrist and get your feet checked. Now, all the different things are important. A lot of people just take it for granted and don't do it. I asked a guy the other day, when last time you been doctor? He said 2 years. I said 2 years, bro. No, that's not acceptable. You got insurance, so what's the problem? So you don't know what's going on inside. So a lot of times people don't they don't read up on it or get the knowledge of it and say, hey, no, how can I do to make myself better? Some of them just think that it's okay. I feel okay. But like I said, what's going on inside? That's the key, right? What's going on inside our body? That's what we need to know. So if you don't know, we got all kinds of stuff going on in there, right? So this is why we got to make sure that the nitric oxide in our body level is okay. So we got to make sure our A1C level is okay. So we got, especially men, we got to make sure that our testosterone level is okay. That's so important. You don't want it too high, you don't want it too low, right? You definitely don't want it too low, right? If it's too low, and you wonder why you're feeling so lethargic and all the other things are going on, right? So that's why we gotta make sure that we stay on top of this, right? We got to do it for yourself, right? Number one, do it for yourself. Number one, and number two, do it for your family. Number two, do it for your family members. So they gotta take care of you. It's just so important. Again, make sure when you go to the doctors and you can ask them, can you check your A1C? Most likely you probably do it anyway, right? The doctor might check your sugar anyway, right? And see if you make sure you're not pre-diabetic. A lot of times people are walking around pre-diabetic and don't know they're pre-diabetic. Yeah, because they're just living, right? And you know if you be eating garbage, meaning garbage, meaning that all kind of pasta and all type of fried foods and everything else. You know something's going on. You can't be healthy. Drinking all type of sugary sodas and stuff like that. No, cannot be healthy. So we know that's where we go. Get it checked. Let them do a full workup on you, a blood workup on you, and then check and make sure see things that you're deficient in. Maybe deficient in vitamin D, right? Maybe deficient in your hormone testosterone, right? Maybe deficient in other things. And let's check it out and fix it, right? But let's try to fix it first with the foods that we eat, right? I'm a true believer, and let's take care of it first with the foods that we eat first. Because most times foods are the best medicine for us, right? Exercise and the good foods will be the first steps for medicine, right, for us, right? And then you can go from there. But I believe that a lot of times with the holistic approach, if you can do it naturally if you can, right? These are pull downs. Like I said before in other videos, I don't believe in laying all the way back like I'm laying on the bed with them. I believe make sure I'm under control with them, make sure that I'm pulling and getting that stretch from my lats, right? Why? So when we bench, our lats help us with that recoil, right? So we can get that bar off our chest, right? That recoil. I like that because I'm getting our lats right, getting our scapulars right, getting our core, make sure everything's tight. So when we are benching, we hear and we exploding, right? That'll help us on bench, help us on our squats, right? All this exercise with your lats helps everything. That's why we're gonna make sure our core is always right. Make sure we do our lat work. Make sure we do help our lat work. It's gonna help our traps. But the traps will bring everything working, right? But us older generation and the middle generation, the 40s and 50s and 60s, even guys in their 30s, right? We gotta continue to train. So a lot of times the young people believe that in their 20s and 30s, they ain't gotta work out. For you know you're 40 and wow, I skipped a generation, I skipped 10 years, a decade, and I'm all messed up. So that's why we have to make sure that we teach everyone, not only just my generation, people in their 60s, guys in their 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, right? Again, like I teach my son, he's 20, but he's working out. So he knows it'll be a lifestyle for him. Something that he's used to, something he'll do. Or second nature, it'd be like breathing, right? Something he knows he has to do if he wants to stay out of the doctor's office. That's what it's all about. So so you don't come up with the diabetes and stuff, right? You know, I know a lot of times that we get caught up in our jobs and we're working like crazy, trying to make that money for our families and stuff. And before you know it, you're letting your health slip because you're not getting enough rest, eating all kind of food and all kinds of stuff like that. And that's what happens a lot of times, right? But it's never too late to try to fix it. So getting ourselves in the gym, working out, right? Doing some cardio, right? Make sure you do a little cardio. And never do a little cardio. Like I said, you want to do your cardio? Remember I said, no more than 25 minutes of cardio. If you're trying to keep holding to your muscle, you don't want to start breaking muscle down. So you do 25 minutes of cardio. You can do intervals. You can do walking, whatever you want to do. But you get it in, right? But we got to make sure that we keep this blood flowing. The key thing is keeping our blood flowing. How we do that? Make sure that we getting them nitric oxides, like I said before. We getting our nitrates in, right? We make sure we getting our spinach in. We getting our kale in. We getting our cabbage in. Red cabbage, getting our red cabbage in. We getting our, like I said before, if you like radishes, you know, that's a little hot, but if you like that, you know, if you have to take a nitric oxide supplement, that's great too. But what we want to do is try to keep this nitric oxide in our body all the time, so we continue to keep the blood flowing, right? So we know that once you get in your 60s, we pretty much depleted of nitric oxide. So that's why we have to put it in our bodies, right? So buy the vegetables, right? Or buy the nitric oxide supplements. So we want to always keep that going so we have that blood flow so our arteries can expand. The key thing, we want them to expand so they can go through. We don't want the blood to get clogged up to where causing all type of heart attacks, strokes, whatever's going on, right? Diabetes and cardiac, all type of cardiac issues, right? We don't want that. So that's why we gotta make sure we continue to work on our diet, work on working out, right? It's so important. We don't want to put that burden on our children, right? Meaning our children have to take care of us. Meaning our children have to see us leave here early because we didn't take care of ourselves. It's okay for us to make sure we help this person, help that person, but we have to look out for number one. And I believe that I'm number one. I control what I do with my health by me getting up off the couch. Gotta get off the couch, guys. I see so many people still on that couch. Because they know why? Because they don't believe it can happen to them. That's what it is. They don't believe it can happen. Oh, Doug just talking junk. Oh, Doug just talking this and Doug just talking that. No, I'm trying to give you some real facts here, man. So that we can all see a long, healthy life, right? To me, I got another 40 years in me. That's how I look at it. I believe I continue to do what I'm doing, train. I believe I have another 40 years in me. Again, remember, this all starts with our mental as well as our physical. We got wherever I take my mind into, and again, by having your self-esteem up to the roof, right? My self-esteem is to the roof, and that's where I wanted that. But we have to believe that. Self-esteem, your mental has to start with you, and then starts with our physical, right? After our physical. If your mind's not right, you're not going to be right. You got to be mentally fixed in. Say, no, that's what I'm going to do. I'm good. But you got to believe it. How strict my movement is. The movement has to be strict, right? Under control. Not where you're laying on your back like you're laying on your bed, right? See so many bad habits in gyms, right? With these young guys and whatever. Bad habits because they're watching other bad habits. That's the problem. So we have to make sure that we stay on top of it. This ain't only for men. This is for women too, right? That you can stay on top of your game. Go to the doctors. Again, women, go to the doctors. Get the same thing with you. Colonoscopy's done, endoscopy's done. Go to the gynecologist. Get your mammograms. Get your mammograms. Get your bone density test, right? Get your pap smears done, right? So you know what's good. So many things going on down there. The doctor can take care of it, right? With so much going on with women, right, and breast cancer and everything else going on, right? That's why you gotta get to the doctors. Make sure you go to the doctor and get all that checked, right? And also eat well, right? You have to eat well too. This is not only just for men. This whole channel is for men and women, right? Because we want to make sure we're good. We want our moms to be around for their kids, right? Because I know as dudes, we love our moms. We love our mothers, right? We love our mothers, and we want them around for a long time. We want to be able to pick up the phone and call them and say, hey, Mom, how you doing? Hey, Mom, I love you. That's what it's all about. So by us being in the gym, by us watching our health, this is going to do that. But you got to believe that, right? So women, if you're smoking, cut it out. It's not going to help you. Women, if you're smoking, cut it out. There's nothing cute about it. It's bad. That's all of us working on our health. It's 2023. It's something that we all should be focused on, whether you're young or old. It can be done. I sit back and I see people think that they can't work on their health because they in their 50s. Okay, in their 60s, so what? It's all mindset, right? This is all mindset. You got to believe that you're the best. You got to believe that you can take care of your health. It's so important. Get off the couch. Starts with a little 5-minute walk. That's all it takes. A little 5-minute walk. That's all it takes. And then you start building and start building and start building and start building. Start watching our diet, what we're putting in. Stop cooking all the pasta all the time every night, right? Stop cooking all the pasta all the time, right? Make sure you get your green leafy vegetables in, right? Make sure we get good proteins in. Good proteins. If you can't, I know people's money get a little funny, whatever. I know you can't. I know how society is, that how the good stuff is higher and the bad stuff is cheaper, right? So be careful with the processed meats, right? With the bologna and all that stuff, the lunch meat stuff like that. Be careful. Every once in a while you can treat yourself, like I always say. There's nothing wrong with you treating yourself, but just be careful what we put into our bodies, guys. That's all. Let's be careful. All right? That's important that we be around for our family members, and that we are not being a burden on them because we didn't take care of ourselves when we should have took care of ourselves, and then we got to ask somebody to take care of us. Can you wipe me? Can you do this? Can you do that? We don't want that. We don't want nobody taking care of us. I don't want nobody taking care of me. I want to be able to take care of myself. I don't want nobody to have to wipe my behind or whatever, he peed himself, whatever. I'm not going to change him or blah, blah. They got you sitting in the corner all day long. So by us taking care of ourselves now, us being cognitive of what we're doing, and make sure that we're eating the right foods, right? Making sure that we're going to the doctors, getting our physicals, and make sure we get our checkups so we know what's going on inside our bodies, right? That's why it's so important. I'm not just saying this to say this. I'm saying because I know it's important that you don't want to be a diabetic. You don't want to be a person having high blood pressure. Let's try to alleviate that, right? By us staying in the gym and eating what we're supposed to eat right. Shout out to my peoples. We gotta do that. Shout out to my peoples, man. We'll make sure that you always give props to the people that you know are supporting you and truly care about you. Shout out to my wife Kim. Shout out to Sister Shirley. Love you, Sister Shirley. Shout out to Sister Major. Love you, Sister Major. Brother Gammo. Appreciate you. My brother Rennie. Brother Robert Jr. All the people I know that are supporting me. Brother Gary, thank you, Brother Gary. Brother Mike Mills, for the guys that keep on continuing to be on the channel, watching the channel. Kenny Brunson, thank you, my brother. Truly appreciate you. And I think at first me and this young man, I guess we both strong-headed, and we what's called. But now I get it, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. It is Brother Carl, Sean, appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Man, let's keep on building with each other, man. Let's keep building with each other. Because this is important, right? Shout out to my brother Winky, brother AJ. All the ones that supporting me, man. My son Zach. I truly appreciate him, man. If I need a spot, if I need something there, and I come home, if he beat me home, he cooks. I beat him home, I cook, right? And we try to cook good things in the house, right? Make sure we cook good stuff in the house so I can be around for a while. I want to be around for a while, but it starts with me. I gotta believe that I want to be around for a while, right? Right? I gotta believe that I want to be around for a while. So I gotta take the first step by eating right? By me taking time out to get off the couch. No, I understand this is a big weekend with the football and everything. I get it. And believe I want to watch a little football too, right? But I want to make sure, hey, I gotta take care of me. They getting paid, right? They getting paid. So I gotta make sure I take care of me first by me being in the gym. And something I love to do. This has to be a lifestyle, and I want to share it with everyone. This is about sharing lives. It's about loving. It's about peace. All these things are all health, right? Right? Some of the guys, they got the fancy degrees and all that stuff. They're celebrities. But this is. I'm a real person, right? Real person. Got every day a 9-to-5 job, right? That's sharing with people like me and you. We real people. This is needed. Somebody that you can relate to. For those who know me, you know who I am, how I am. You want to crack jokes. You want to do this, but at the same time, we want to take care of our business in the gym. Make sure we're eating the right foods, right? Make sure we're getting our bodies right. Make sure that we're getting the right supplements and nutrients in our body so we can be here. You have to want to be here. You have to want to get off that couch. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. I see everybody want to help everybody else, but they're not helping themselves. Let's take care of number one first. Then we spread abroad, right? Let's take care of number one first, and then we spread abroad. That's what it's all about, man. Let's take care of number one first. And that's you. You have to believe you're number one. Again, like I said, this all starts with our mental. All starts with our mental. Your mental has to be right. Straight, focused on what we're doing. We're here trying to save our life first, right? Then save everybody else. You got to make sure you take care of your business first. If you can't take care of you, it don't mean nothing. You're doing this for naught. If you can't take care of you, number one, it's going for naught. So stop saying, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm doing that, I'm going to do this, I'm doing, never do it. That's what usually happens. Say they're doing 1,000 things and never get done, right? And I keep telling people, you can't play me and don't BS me. You BSing yourself. I'm going to get in the gym. I'm going to take time out for me. Everybody around me know that. Dougie gonna make sure he get in the gym. See, I might look like the guy that with the 6-pack ab and all that stuff like that. No, I don't think I ever had it. Even playing ball, I never had it. But you better believe, I'm in this gym. I'm eating what I'm supposed to eat. I'm drinking my water. I'm getting my rest. Right? Gotta get my rest. 8 hours sleep last night. Again, go get your sleep apnea test done. Go get it done. It's important. It'll be the best rest you ever had. You need that oxygen to the brain, right? You need the oxygen to our whole body so we can live. And by you getting your rest tonight, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. You'll say, man, Dougie was right. This is a beautiful thing, getting good rest. I run upstairs, put that mask on. I ain't gonna front. So, again, what we want to start with, if you're a diabetic, make sure you keep your A1C under 6, right? That's so important. That is so important. Pre-diabetic, go get checked, make sure you're pre-diabetic, so you can stop it before it starts, right? It's about watching what we put in our mouths, right? About us being movement, us getting off the couch, us finding exercises to do, right? Weight training, right? Cardio, right? These things are so important for us to do, right? So this is why we have to do it. Again, go to the doctor, get your A1C checked, make sure that your cholesterol is right, make sure your triglycerides is right, make sure all that's right. So the key is here. We know that if our A1C is not under 6, that we know that we don't have too much nitric oxide flowing through our body, right? And we know it's so needed. That's so needed. Otherwise, nothing being made. There won't be no party going on downstairs, right? We want the party going on downstairs. I don't care if you're 80 years old, you want a party going on downstairs. So you gotta make sure that you keep that blood flowing, keep the nitric oxide in your body through our vegetables, right? Through our cabbage, through our kale, through our spinach. All the things our parents made us eat when we were little. We didn't understand why we were eating these things. But me, like I said, I was eating that stuff all through high school. We either had cabbage or we had collard greens. My mom made chicken, so that was protein. That was my nitrates I was getting all the time. And I wonder why I was always the strongest guy on the team. This is the reason why the blood was flowing. This is why I guess 11 when I was 11 years old, I had the biggest arms in school, right? But I guess because I was playing with the weights, right? And I was down there working out, so that blood was steady flowing through my body then, right? It was steady flowing through my body then. But now understanding how this thing goes, the science of how this goes, man, this what was going on. So now I have to continue doing this, and as we go into my 60s, I got to continue to do this, right? I always say this age is just a number. This is this number. Okay, 60, boom. But I got to make sure that I'm the best looking 60 out there. I got to make sure I'm the best in shape 60 out there. And at the same time, being a positive role model for my children, for my grandchildren, right? And everything starts with what? Our mental. Everything starts with our mental. If our mental is not right, our physical is not going to be right. So we got to work on that, guys. There's something we got to work on. We can't allow mess into our brains. Once you allow negativity in, it's going to be a problem. And it'll stay there and it'll fester. It won't leave. And you wonder why you walk around miserable and you can't talk and you can't do this. And you want to be, no. When they bring that negative stuff to you, hey guys, I love you. We can be friends, but I can't be around you. Real simple. Real simple. You don't want to associate yourself with negative people. Associate yourself with negative people. It's going to rub off on you. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together. That's so true. We heard that for years, and it still stands that today, right? Still remains the same. Birds of a feather flock together. You have to make sure you separate yourself from that type of mess. Real simple. Nothing hard about it. Because we want to be good people. We want to make sure we are living. We want to be showing love, and we want peace in our lives. No drama. I told you here, my house we don't do no drama. Ain't no excuses. But once you allow them excuses and stuff, and nothing ever get done. Just what I expect of you. Let's get it done. Real simple. No drama. You got drama, leave it outside. Real simple. We don't do drama here. We're gonna stop it real quick. No matter if it's me, mama, son, no drama. How that song go? You abandoned me, love don't live here anymore? That's my thing is, you abandoned me. Drama don't live here anymore. No, we don't do that. We don't do them because of stress brings you down. We're working on our mental health as well as our physical health, right? That's so important, guys. We're working on our mental as well as our physical. They work hand in hand. You gotta have both of them. You have to have both. You can't have one without the other. So if somebody in your house, lifestyle, in your house, whatever, or your circle is bringing that drama like that, you gotta remove them. Real simple. Gotta remove them. Otherwise, you're going to keep having problems. Otherwise, you're going to keep having drama and stress in your life that causes all type of diseases, right? So we don't want that. No, you have to move all the way out of the country to get no drama. It starts here with you. Stand up, be a woman or a man or woman, whatever you want, whatever. Stand up and say, you know what, I'm not taking this year, 2023. We are not doing this. We are not taking this drama. We're not bringing it into my life. I'm not putting that unneeded stress on me. But that's all it is. That little number causes diseases. Causes high blood pressure. Causes cancer, right? Causes diabetes. All that. All it works all together. No. That's why so many people are on these medications to help their mental. We control what goes into our mind. Our mind is the strongest thing, stronger than our body. My mind is stronger than me. Physical, right? So I got control what goes on in Doug's mind. If you're negative, you're being positive, hey, I don't care who you are. I don't care what type of title you hold. If you are that problem, if you're a problem that way, we can't be around each other. Real simple. Because to me, you're just a man or a woman. I have never looked up to a ball player or them guys or my football player, whoever's my role model. No. No, it can't be my role model. No. I look up to one people that made sure they took care of me. My mother, right? That strong woman from Camden, New Jersey, Gloria. That was my role model. My brother, Rennie, my role model. He was out there doing what he was supposed to do. And we looked up to him and said, hey, I want to do this. I want to go work. I want to have that. I want that. And number one, we're not going to get all religious, but so whoever your higher power you look up to, that's the one you should. That's that person right there, right? Whoever you pray to. But I never. That football player is my role model. That basketball player is my role model. No, because they're not doing nothing for me. They're not helping me. They didn't put no food in my mouth. They didn't put a roof over my head. All they gave us a little entertainment for a sport or whatever, right? Come on. It's just a sport. For that. Yeah, so our job is make sure that we take care of number one first, which is us, right? And then we spread it abroad to everyone else, right? The way we want to save lives. It's all about. This is all about health. Keep our health teaching people, hey man, take care of your body, right? Take care of your diabetes. This disease is just out of control. Either people got diabetic or they pre-diabetic, right? Why? Because we're so busy, and I get it. We got to work, right? I get it, to live and to survive and pay bills. I get it, but we're so busy working that we're not taking care of ourselves, right? Every time they call us for a double, we're running for that double, right? Oh, that double, because money, especially if you never have and you didn't grow up, right? And you didn't have money, right? So you're always trying to do something better for yourself and better for your kids than something that you didn't have growing up. So we get fixed into that, right? I gotta get that money. I gotta get that money. Yeah, true. But at the same time, we gotta take care of our health too, right? We gotta be educated. We gotta be knowledgeable to how we supposed to exercise, right? How we supposed to get our rest, right? And what we supposed to eat, right? That's so important. Again, like I always say, our parents didn't have the luxury of knowing that, right? Who knew back 40 years ago when people had diabetes back then? They didn't know that. They was always told most of the time, right? Candy, don't eat sweets, don't eat sweets. They didn't know that the biscuits they was feeding us, right? They didn't know that all the chicken dumplings they was fixing us, right? And the gravy on top of it was causing diabetes, right? All that flour in this food, right? And it's running the sugar straight to the roof. No one knew that. But now we're knowledgeable about that, right? They didn't have, back when my grandma was living back in the 80s, whatever, right? They didn't have finger stick. I don't believe they did. I don't know if they did. I was on welfare, so I didn't know if they did. I didn't know nothing about it. But they had finger sticks they can check themselves. Now we got sensors to where you can check yourself through the night. If it goes off and then you know your sugar's too high, sugar's too low, it's letting you know. So we're more and more knowledgeable now, and we have more and more resources to us to be healthy and to stay alive. It's a little high. I believe that these people in Freestyle Libre, guys, should bring that price down so everyone can afford it. We have 2 sensors for a month, $75. That's a lot of money. So people who don't have money can't get it because they can't afford it. So again, big pharma, right? Here we go. But it's so important that we be able to check our sugar, right? Make sure you know what raises what food raises your sugar this amount of points and this and that. I mean, that's the best thing they could have done. So with new resources to help our sleep with the sleep apnea machine, resources to be able to scan sensors to scan our sugar to make sure that our sugar is not high or low, right? And it goes off if it's too high and it goes off if it's too low. It helps us, right? So we got to take advantage of this if you can afford it. And hopefully, Big Pharma or someone else can bring these prices down so everyone can afford a Freestyle Libre sensor. So like they got the new DECA thing out to where only Medicare take care of it, whatever. No, we all need to be taken care of. We all want to stay here for a while. It shouldn't be $75 for 2 of them for a month. Everybody can afford that. That's food on people's table right there. That's a bill somebody got to pay, right? That's a bill to help pay tuition, whatever. But we got the 2 sensors for a month that can help. $75 that can help with food, right? That's a lot of food for $75. So hey, Big Pharma, bring that down. Freestyle Libre, Freestyle, bring it down. And so I know people have noticed on my arm. That's why just a little white thing. That's the sensor. I swipe it, boom. Tells me, oh, sugar 69, too low. Let you know, it's too low. So I try to keep it from being too low. I don't watch it, so I don't. If it's too low, you're gonna have problems. Too high, too low, you might not wake up, right? So that's why you gotta monitor it. Make sure you're eating. Make sure you check it before you go to bed at night. That's the key, guys. Before you go to bed at night, make sure you check your diabetes. Check it. Make sure it ain't too low. If it's too low, and your sugar always drop in your sleep. So you gotta be careful, all right? So you gotta make sure that you're knowledgeable what your sugar is before you go lay down, lay your head down. Okay? So again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I just want to appreciate you guys, man. Let's keep on sharing this channel. Have your friends subscribe, neighbors subscribe, because we're talking some good stuff here. We're trying to save lives here. I just want you to jump on board. Starts with me, right? If I'm preaching this stuff, I gotta be the first one to do it, right? I gotta be here working out. I gotta make sure I'm putting good things in my mouth, right? This morning, I had my beets, right? I had my beets. I had my protein. I had my kale. Had my peanut butter, 2 scoops of protein. I had that in there. Diet cranberry juice. I had that in there. Had my cinnamon, right? I had that in there. Had me a little honey in that piece. That's it. Now of the day, I'll have another one maybe about 1 o'clock. Put that in me. Another one of the drinks in me, right? Had that in me tonight. Tonight I had me a nice little meal. I always want to say I always want to be different than everyone else. I don't want to be that 360-pound guy that, oh, this guy's a slob. Oh, he's weak and this and that. No. Again, what I tell you, my confidence is my biggest asset. My self-esteem is my biggest asset. You can't tell me I'm not that dude. No matter what flaws I may have. But you cannot tell me I'm not that dude. I don't let my stuttering stop me from doing what I need to do. I don't let my size stop me from doing what I need to do. I'm going to get it done. But why would I would say? No excuses. Got to get it done. No excuses. Have to get it done. I have to take care of my health. I have to take care of my health so I can be here. I don't want no one to take care of me. I don't want to be a burden on no one. We've seen in the past, people burdens on their children. They put them away in homes. I don't want nobody putting me away. I want to be in my own house. I can get around. So maybe a little later, I might have to go to a ranch. So I have to work with climbing stairs for all the football stuff going on, catches up with you when you get older, right? But I just want to make sure that I can take care of me. Take care of my family. We take care of each other. My wife take care of each other. That's what it's all about, right? About love, about peace, right? That's what we want. That's all we want, man. Love and peace, and we want to share it. Be kind to someone. Be kind to someone. So if they don't give it back to you, at least you know. No big deal. No big deal. At least you know you did what you're supposed to do, right? I love you guys. I truly appreciate you guys. We're gonna count the angels down again one more time. And that's what we did. For the newcomers, our angels are our children that are autistic. We don't like to use the word autistic. We don't like to put a label on them. So we call them our angels because they are our angels. So every day we on the channel, we give them a shout out. We're gonna make sure that we do a countdown, do a roll call, right? Marky Mark, Brother Noah, Brother Timmy, Nephew Sean, Brother Donnie, Brother Jasir, Brother Corey, Sister V, Sister Alexandria, Brother Quadri, Brother Ethan, Brother Elijah. All you guys are angels. We love you guys. And you guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. Watch a little football. Eat some good food, right? Enjoy each other's love, right? Enjoy each other's family. That's all we got. A love for each other, right? I always believe I tell my son that great Helen Reddy song back in the day, me and you against the world. It's all about that, man. Me and me against the world. Me and your mom against the world. You gotta have that. You gotta have that bond, right? You gotta have that. You know, we're stronger here. We're stronger here than we like this, right? We gotta be here. You gotta be stronger here, together. Yeah, that's why you don't get on each other's nerves. It's gonna happen. We're human, right? But it's all about love, right? But the love that we have for each other. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for coming to the channel. Again, shout out to my wife Kim, my son Zach, Shirley, Major, Regina. Thank you guys. Brother Gammo, love you, brother. Brother Brunson, appreciate you, man, for the channel, for tuning into the channel, man. Thank you, Brother Brunson, Kenny Brunson. The new guys from the job, man. Brother Dre, thank you, Brother Dre. I appreciate Brother Tamaka. Hey, man, join the channel, my brother. This is all good, guys. Brother Carl Chung, thank you, my brother. I truly appreciate you, man. AJ, love you, brother. My brother Rennie, thank you, man, for having my back. Thank you. Jimmy Dart, love you, Jimmy. My man, my Ace Boom Coon from, man, my brother, man, from my dude. Truly appreciate you, man. Love you guys. Thank you for believing in me. My daughter Brittany, my son Josh, Dougie, Marky. Love you guys. Sister Maya, my granddaughter, Sage, grandson Eli. Love you guys. You know, I just appreciate you guys for tuning in the channel. Hope you guys are learning something from these channels. Not only with the weights, you know, but also with the knowledge about us taking care of our health, right? Because it's so important. This is so important. We don't want to be sick, right? We don't want to be blind. We don't have our faculties, right? We want to make sure we can get up and move around. Well, how? Putting good things in our body, right? And that's exercising, that's moving, and getting off that couch. Get off the couch, guys. That's the key. I wish I could throw all the damn couches out out the living rooms, right? It should be a thing to where you can't sit on the couch until you work out. You can't sit on that couch until you work out. That should be a thing with that. We all be healthy, right? If you couldn't sit on that couch till you work out, we all be healthy, right? So remember, those who are diabetics, or you're not diabetic, whatever, keep your health right. Diabetics, make sure you keep your A1C under 6. That's our number, right? We want to keep it under 6. Let's keep it under 6. Let's get tested for our nitric oxide level. That's key. They have strips for that too. So get them nitric oxide strips. Get them strips so we can test and see what you have in your body. So what you have working. So we get to open the blood vessels up, right? So we ain't getting nothing, no fingers cut off, nothing cut off. We got blood flow going all through our body, our lower region, our upper region, right? That's so important. Blood to the brain, blood to the eyes, blood to the heart, blood to the lower region, right? Yes. So we can have a party down there. If you ain't got no nitric oxide, it won't be no party. Okay? Brother Timmy, love you, Brother Timmy. I love you guys, man. Love all you guys. I appreciate you guys. Marky Mark, thank you for calling me first thing in the morning, my brother. I love you, Marky Mark. I know one thing about that dude, I'm going to get a phone call every day, man. That's why I love my angels, man. That's true love right there. Caring about me, make sure Dad's good. Thank you. I can come home 12 o'clock at night. He would wake up and, Dad, did you make it home safe? Wow. That's what it's all about. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. But you know we'll be together tomorrow. You know that we'll be together tomorrow, right? Enjoy your games. Enjoy each other. If you got to go to the barbershop, go to the barbershop. Get your beard tightened up like I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to do, right? But I love you guys. Be safe, okay? One love. Peace.